nature, obviously, and it talks about like the various types of bears and their lifestyle and how they live. And their names is derived after a football team in Chicago, and they talked about how they hunt trout and in the rivers with their cubs, and like the main rivers are the Cinder River, the Endicott River, and the Whiting River, which are all in Alaska. And it gives you like various facts about bears, like how they have one or two cubs, but if they're healthy, they have three. And it's estimated that bears kill 2 million trout per year, but attacks from trout on bears is much more rare. And they hibernate in the winter, and people think that they're in like their full hibernation state like other animals, but they're just in a deep sleep. So if you were like walking by a cave and you made a loud noise, like they could wake up and attack you. So it's not like they're in their full hibernation state. But the first chapter talks about hibernation and how like you can actually wake a bear up. Because this guy, he goes, Robert Element, he goes into the woods and he like tracks bears, and he tracks this one family of bears the entire time. And he just like writes down the things he sees and makes observations. And the second chapter is about the mother bear taking care of the 2 cubs, and how like they sleep under her stomach to keep warm, and how the bear like will catch like 5 or 6 trout, and they'll put them on the side of the river for the cubs to eat. And there's all kinds of interesting information about bears, like how they can even climb trees, like to the very top. And most people think that they try to attack humans for food, but in reality they just eat nuts and berries, cones, and things like that. So they're almost vegetation. What?
And salmon.
And salmon, of course. But bears they originated in China, and they came over to America through the Bering Strait when it was oceans were connected. And so the protagonist of the story is obviously the mother bear. He takes care of her 2 cubs. But they talk about, let me see if I can find some pictures. Mainly they talk about polar bears, brown bears, black bears, and grizzly bears. And like the polar bears, they stand up like this to feel the breeze, which is like kind of an awkward pose, but
8 feet tall.
That's so cute.
sorry?
Probably 8 feet tall.
Yeah, they're real tall.
Yeah.
And they even, there's a picture of one that's swimming underwater. I can't find it, but yeah, they're really good swimmers and they're really good climbers.
Yeah.
And people, like here it is, fully underwater. And people wouldn't think that a bear could swim underwater like that, but they can easily outrun humans. And here's the one up in the tree. You wouldn't look up in a tree for a bear, but damn. But they're pretty terrifying, like this picture right here. So you don't want to upset a bear because
Aren't we faster?
we've had a conflict with
Can't you
humans
run
for
faster than a bear?
decades and decades. But here they even spar with each other, just like friendly fights, and they even fight over the rivers of the South. And basically, I would recommend this book to anyone that's interested in learning about bears,
Ages 10 and up.
nature. And I learned a lot of things about like the various types of bears and what they do.
I want to make a comment, that's good. That was, and I know you all saw this on the news, that was a bear somewhere out in North,
In
somewhere in
Alpharetta.
Yeah, a zebra.
Going through the trash
Somebody
can.
saw a bear too. Close.
Yeah, it was Miss Tripp is one of those mud bears.
I can't believe But let me tell you this, you might not have seen this, it was maybe a month or 2 ago.
Oh yeah.
Somebody actually saw a bear near Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the.
It was an Alpharetta.
Didn't they have a pride bear sighting somewhere too?
Miss Tripp, it was one of the Chicago bears.
Listen up.
That was funny.
Listen up. These reports are good, and the books are very good. You have to choose your own book and put your preference. So, you didn't have to do a short story book as such if you didn't want to. That's why I left it very open, so you would be free to do whatever.